أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ولتجدن أقربهم مودة للذين آمنوا الذين قالوا إنا نصارى ذلك بأن منهم قسيسين ورهبانا وأنهم لا يستكبرون صدق الله العظيم. This verse means the nearest in love to you, the Muslims, are those who call themselves the Christians. This is because these are people who are very humble, very good, and they have renounced the world. So this verse is saying that we are very close to the Christians and that we should live side by side with them until the Yom Al-Qiyamah, inshallah. As regard the question that is going around, is it okay for a Muslim to accept a gift during Christmas time by his friends, by his neighbors, by his co-workers? This is the ruling that Allah have given to the messenger, and this is how the messenger took care of this situation. Number one, the basic principle is that it is permissible to accept gifts from non-Muslims so as to soften their hearts and make them come very close to Islam and make Islam attractive to them. It's also a strategic way to make da'wah possible to them because you have to get them very close to you. Now, because the Prophet accepts gifts, so many gifts from non-Muslims, he accepts gifts also from the mushrik or the non-Muslim king of Persia, Al-Muqawqis. Imam Bukhari narrated an instance where Ibrahim alayhi salam accepted a gift from a king who's a pagan. The king gave him the gift of Hajara, the mother of Ishmael. And so therefore these are some of the issues that we can deal with the people of the book today. The Prophet also accepts gifts from non-Muslims in Medina. He even ate some of the food, even though the lady put poison in it, but it came from a non-Muslim and the messenger took it. It's also permissible for a Muslim to give gifts to kafir and mushriks with the intention and the aim of softening their hearts and bringing them close to Islam. But it is not permissible, it is not accepted to give a kafir a gift on the day of one of his festivals, like on Christmas Day or on Easter. You don't have to give him anything, because doing that means you have approved and have accepted their festival and their celebration. But it's good to give gifts during celebrating the Muslim, events like Eid and the rest of the Islamic, celebration. It's nothing wrong in accepting gifts during Christmas time. Rather, it is an act of kindness with the aim of inclining them towards Islam and Da'wah. But they are slaughtering. You don't have to eat, because the slaughtering is meant for the celebration. You don't even know what they say before this, they cut the meat. So you don't eat those kind of stuff. But it is always good to accept and to establish a cordial relationship with them. That is the only way you could bring them very close to Islam. Because the moment you refuse the gift, you have created a barrier, and they're not going to listen to you. They're going to think you are an enemy. But Allah said in the Qur'an, "Udu'u ila sabili rabbika bil hikma wal maw'izatul hasana wajadilhum billati hi ahsan." Invite them all to the way of Allah with wisdom and beautiful acts, beautiful speeches. The Quran also said, Allah did not forbid you from dealing justly and kindly with those against you. Quran 60 verse 8. So therefore, we have to give gifts, and we must accept gift also. But we don't have to give them the gift during Christmas time. Anytime they give you a gift, wait until it's time for Eid, it's time for Hajj, it's time for celebration of Islam. Then you also reciprocate and give them a gift. Because if you give them a gift as they give you today, it means you have approved and you are also, in a way, celebrating whatever they are celebrating. Because we know Christmas is not the day that Christ was born. Christ was not born in December. December was the day that the sun god Mithrai was born. Even the Bible condemned the Christmas tree in the book of Jeremiah chapter 10 verse 1. God said to Prophet Jeremiah, "O Jeremiah, do not follow the ways of the Gentiles and the hidden, because what they do is they go to the bush, cut down tree, and bring it to their house, deck it with gold and silver. It does not speak, it does not do any good. Do not follow the way. It is the handiwork of the craftsmen who cut the tree. This is an abomination, for the Lord thy God is one. Him should you worship." So, my brothers in Islam, it is always good to use hikmah, wisdom, to deal with the people around you. Accepting gift from the Christians, it is not a problem. They give you cake, they give you, a little toffee, they give you little candy, little chocolate. There is nothing wrong with them. Accept it, because the Muslim Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam accepted it from them. And he didn't give them any gift until the time of the Muslim that are celebrating. This is the only way we can deal with them. The moment you refuse to accept from them, they begin to be suspicious of you, and they're going to cut ties with you, and you can do da'wah. And that is not the wisdom. You have to apply wisdom in whatever you're doing. Haza billahi tawfiq. Allahu alam. Allah is the one that knows the truth. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.